Hello my marvellous sausages, loads of brilliant new mods available on the artifact, and I've got a grand one to help you conquer those really annoying overload champions, and also some other tips as well. So we all know we've got our new artifact here, the Paradrome Cube. Now then, what you're looking for is the champion destroying mod, the overload champion destroying mod here on your hand cannons. Now the reason why we're picking this one as the overload destroyer is because we're going to be pairing it with the Thorn. Now what's happening here is that the same thing with this happened last season with the Le Monarque bow, which poisoned Gits, because what happens is when you shoot them with the Thorn, it poisons them, and that adds towards their being stunned. And I found that the Thorn is triggering the stun effect a lot quicker than, say, the Sunshot, for example, or any other kind of hand cannon. So this is really worth your doing. So if you don't have a Thorn, the way to get it is to pop to the tower. So here we are in the dark and nasty tower. Look, the hunters have won. I hope you're enjoying your Titan trophy. Anyway, sorry, that just made me laugh. Let's have a little look here at our exotic gear archives, and you can see under the Forsaken exotics we have the Thorn there. So you're going to need one exotic cipher. You can get that from Xur on a weekly basis. 125,000 glimmer, 200 dusklight shards. Check out Spider to see if he's got them available to buy on that day, and you're going to need one ascendant shard as well. If you're having a bit of problems farming materials and so on, I've got a video about farming all that stuff if you're skint to give you all the gen on how to do it. Now another thing which is going to come in very handy if you do happen to have it, and if you are running Legend Lost Sectors, you've probably got one by now. It launched with Beyond Light. It's the Necrotic Grip. Now what's brilliant about the Necrotic Grip is called the Grasp of the Devourer, and what this means is that melee damage, you punch them in the face, it'll give them a bit of poison, but the Thorn acts as an extension of that melee. So if you shoot them with the Thorn, you're going to give them damage over time as well. But this is the real key thing here. Anything that dies, having been coupled by being shot with a Necrotic Grip and the Thorn, they explode in a little wave of poison and then poison other Gits around them. So it comes in very, very useful. But overall, the main reason why I'm using this is the stopping power for the overload champions. Now then, this season as well, we've also got a barrier on our auto rifles, and I think this is brilliant. I've been pairing it up with my Shadow Price, and if you're doing, say, Perdition Legend Lost Sector, where Arc is the damage modifier and there's something with lots of Arc shields, that comes in incredibly handy. But of course you can mix and match for that as well. And don't forget that the anti-barrier mod also allows your auto rifle to penetrate the shields of Hydras and other shielded enemies as well, not just barrier champions. So bear that in mind, governors. So let me show you here what I mean. So you can see we're walloping him there already, and he gets stunned very, very quickly indeed. Every time he runs towards me, look, nice bit of stunnage there. So what I think is happening is that the poison is adding up to the stun factor so he can be staggered around the place. What's actually quite good this season is that we haven't got the massive power leap of 50 points, so we should all be within shouting distance of doing these Legend Lost Sectors as an example, because that's where we're finding most of the champions. But of course you'll find them in Grandmasters, you'll find them in normal Nightfalls, you'll find them all over the place. So you're going to find this very useful indeed. There we go, kickings with a nice linear fusion rifle. Here we go, here's another one just attacking me on the stairwell, and you can see also the blast from the Necrotic Grips killing his mate behind him, which is great fun. Now as an example, I'm showing you here with the Sunshot, I'm emptying quite a bit into him, and he's not staggering as much, I've noticed. In fact, this Git just completely killed me, and I don't know why that is, because they both do a bit of damage over time, but it seems to be the Thorn is the choice, because I did stagger him there, which you can see you do with the Sunshot, but the Thorn seems to be more consistently reliable. Plus, of course, we've got the extra poisoning and the explosion at the end, which will affect all his mates, which is great. If we have a look back at the artifact, there's some amazing looking mods this season as well that I'm going to be doing some videos on, but I wanted to show you here so in case you've got the ability to buy them yet. Well, first of all, we've got the Hammer of the Warmind. Now that basically means Warmind cells will stagger overload and unstoppable champions, so that's definitely something I'm going to be looking into, and I'd recommend you do too. This one here, Sundering Blast, blast. Brilliant. Stunning a champion. Any champion creates an explosive blast. That is going to be so handy for taking out all the little assholes around him. In fact, there's so many good mods. Look at this one, Breach and Clear. When using a grenade launcher, damaging a boss, damaging a champion, or breaking a combatant's shield, reloads your stowed weapons and causes the combatant to take increased damage. That's amazing, although it has got a 9 energy cost a slot, which is massive. Another excellent one, Warmind's Decree. For the first time, we're going to be getting Warmind cells from Void splash damage. So maybe pairing that up with Wrath of the Warmind and having this one in as well, you could have a mixture of solar and void weapons. I'm really looking forward to playing around with that one. Ooh. Anyway, I hope you found that little tidbit, or is it tidbit, useful. Don't forget to give me a subscribe and particularly a like and a comment below to see how you're doing, or even if you've managed to get in yet, you know, because it's been a bit tricky lately, hasn't it? Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.